I never thought love could feel like this. Soft, warm, and dangerous all at once. When I met Emily, it wasn't just a spark, it was wildfire. The kind of love that makes you cancel plans, write long messages at 2 a.m., and smile at your phone like a teenager. She was everything. Blonde hair that danced in the sunlight, laughter that could melt an iceberg, and eyes that looked at me like I was the only man in the world. And God, I believed it. We had been together for 2 years. 2 years of weekend road trips, candlelight dinners, stolen kisses in parking lots, and whispered promises under moonlit skies. Every moment with her felt like a scene from a movie I never wanted to end. I loved the way she held my hand in public, the way her fingers would lock into mine like they were made to fit. I loved how she'd rest her head on my chest when we watched movies, her breath syncing with my heartbeat. She'd call me her safe place, and I thought, no, I knew. She was mine. A week before everything shattered, we had what I now call our last perfect day. We went to the beach. The wind tangled her hair, and she laughed as I tried to brush it back from her face. She wore my hoodie, the sleeves hanging past her hands, and she looked like home. We sat on the sand as the sun dipped into the ocean, painting the sky in golden pink. She leaned into me, kissed me slowly, soft, lingering, and whispered, "You're all I'll ever need." Do you know what's worse than a lie? A beautiful one. It started with something small, a text. "I'm going to dinner with a friend tonight. Don't wait up." A friend, sure, no problem. But why did it feel off? Why did my chest feel heavy reading those words? Maybe it was the way she typed it. Short, almost rushed. Emily usually sent me paragraphs, not a single line. I told myself I was overthinking, but my gut wouldn't let it go. At 8:30, I called her, no answer. Texted her, no reply. And that's when something inside me cracked. I grabbed my keys and drove. I didn't even know where I was going, just a blind pull toward the truth. My heart was pounding so hard it hurt. Her favorite restaurant was on 5th Street, so I started there. And that's when I saw it, her car parked in the lot. I almost laughed. Relief washed over me like a wave. See? She's just having dinner. You're paranoid, Brian. But then I saw her. Through the glass window, there she was, my Emily, sitting at a corner table. With him. He wasn't just a friend. No friend touches her hand like that. No friend leans in and kisses her lips like that. I froze. My body went cold, but inside I was burning alive. My fists clenched so hard my nails dug into my skin. She smiled at him. That smile, the one I thought was mine. She laughed, that laugh, the one that used to be my favorite sound in the world. And then she kissed him again. Longer this time. Slower. I swear in that moment, I felt something die inside me. I don't even remember walking in. One second I was outside, drowning in shock. The next I was standing at their table. "Emily." My voice was calm. Too calm. She looked up and her face went white. "Brian, I can explain." Explain? Explain how the woman who said I was all she'd ever need was kissing another man, like I didn't exist? The guy had the nerve to smirk, like he'd won something. "Guess you weren't enough for her, man," he said. I didn't hit him. God knows I wanted to. But I didn't. I just looked at her one last time and said the only thing I could. I hope he was worth losing me, and I walked out. Driving home was the longest ride of my life. Every memory played like a movie. The way she hugged me from behind while I cooked. The way her eyes lit up when I surprised her with flowers. The nights we stayed up talking about our future. Our future. What a joke. I sat in my apartment in silence. Her sweater was still on my couch, her toothbrush in my bathroom. Every little thing was a knife twisting deeper. I wanted to hate her. God, I tried. But love doesn't just switch off. It lingers like smoke after a fire, choking you long after the flames are gone. People ask what hurt the most. Was it the kiss? The lies? Number. It was knowing that while I was planning a life with her, she was planning nights with him. That while I was dreaming of growing old together, she was busy finding someone new to make her feel alive. And the cruelest part? I still miss her. Love can be beautiful. It can lift you so high you forget what the ground feels like. But when it ends like this, it doesn't just break you, it changes you. Now when someone says, I love you, I'll believe them. But I'll never forget that love isn't always forever. Sometimes the person you take a bullet for is the one holding the gun.